My name is Mustafa. I'm living in Sweetsway about 10 months.
And then after the second month, Barnett asked us to give the property back. But we said we are going to fight and then stay to the last day.
So we're here at Sweetsway at an eviction resistance at 10 in the morning. So what's the plan here today?
Resist.
I'm going to do a little pan shot. As we can see, there's lots and lots of people. There's some people on the roof.
For the past couple of months, they keep giving us something and then they're taking away from us. So they've been playing a game with us basically for the past couple of months. And it's been very stressful, especially for my father.
A lot of people here, are just ordinary people, not even just activists, that have just had enough of people being treated like this, of people being evicted from their homes for no fault of their own, and then not being offered anywhere else to go to live, and just being left to their own devices, which in Barnet especially is really difficult because the private rents in Barnet are so high.
And they keep going up, don't they?
It's practically impossible.
How did they treat you?
They treat us very bad, to be honest. They have told us so many lies, and we have them on papers, like the lies they have told us.
My first offer, it was about 5-6 months ago. And when they called me and I went to the council
to sign a tenancy agreement.
To tenancy agreement, and the officer said everything is one floor, bath, shower room, everything, bedroom, everything.
Yeah, for those who may not know, you've got some mobility. You need assistance with a wheelchair. Don't you?
Yeah, my need. And when I signed it and I went to the address to get a key, I was very shocked because just one small living room and a small kitchen room, everything was upstairs, second floor, and I was shocked. When I back to the council after a day, the officer said that was mistake. And they again offered me after a few days out of the borough in Enfield, yeah.
It was about 1 hour and 20 minutes with car.
Yeah.
When you've got this government blaming immigrants for the problem, actually the area in London that's got the highest amount of immigrants is Hyde Park, and they're Americans. Because that's what they do. They buy their property and then they just leave it there for it to go up in value. Because land and property now is just, and that's one of the arguments of most of the campaigns is homes before profit. For people like us, a home is a home, not an investment.
Because you touched on how immigrants are blamed, and as you sort of alluded to there, basically immigrants of colour. And I was just wondering, what's the attitude to? Because I mean, the government and the powers that be, their whole mission is to get people like you and people like in Sweetsway to really believe that the reason this is happening is because boatloads of ungrateful, nasty immigrants are coming in and taking everybody's money and jobs and everything. But clearly, you don't see it that way.
No, it's not. That's not the truth at all. The reason this housing crisis has been deliberately created by the powers that be in order to keep the property prices up so that they are making a profit. It's been deliberately created. There's been no investment. Barnet have built 3 council houses in the last 23 years. The housing benefit bill in Barnet is £160 million a year. That is all going to private landlords. The majority of people that are on housing benefit, the minimum probably rent they will be paying will be £250 a week. Even core workers can't, because also that's another thing that they try to intimate that it's people who are not willing to work. 60% of the housing benefit bill goes to people who are in work but need to have their wages topped up with housing benefit because private landlords are charging so much. It's an absolute robbery. It's legal theft, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So now we're day 1 of the eviction resistance.
Yeah.
And And what are your thoughts so far in terms of the preparation and everything?
Well, basically, we appreciate all the help and the support people been giving us this morning for the whole day and the night before as well.
Yeah.
So we feel quite safe now with all the people standing outside the house.
Is there anything else you want to say?
No, just I need my right. That's it.
Their legal representatives phoned up Barnet Council's legal representatives to find out what the latest was, given all the time that's passed. And what our person got was quite a snarky response from a lawyer for Barnet Council saying, "Yeah, we showed up. There's some kind of rally or something going on there. I don't think we weren't prepared for it. We just sent 2 people round." So, you know, all of us being here has meant they wouldn't give us an absolute 100%, but they seemed pretty pissed off, basically. And they really didn't see this coming. As soon as they give us the next date, as soon as they give us another date, we want to be able to contact as many of you as possible and say we need to be back here again to make clear that that once again Mustafa and his family will not be forced out of their homes. But for now, this is a huge win, and it's a win that I think we can all celebrate. But I think it's